All right. What's up, guys? It has been a minute since I've been on this channel. But I decided to come out here because we need to have a family meeting because Bachelor Nation is crumbling right now. So if you follow me on TikTok, if you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you know what's happening in Bachelor Nation right now. And I decided that I'm going to make a YouTube video for this as well as a podcast episode because this is just blown up in the past 24 hours alone. So let's just start off with why we all here. So Matt James season, we've had some contestants. One in particular has caused a lot of drama. Let me change my light, y'all. I'm shooting this straight from YouTube, so you're going to get the unedited version of me. There we go. Fit the lighting. So Rachael Kirkconnell. Let's just start off with Rachael because I have several sections. So Rachael Kirkconnell, she is she's a year older than me, 25-year-old, works in marketing, and she has been the apple of Matt James's eye, so to speak. People could tell, like, by episode 2 that she was going to be the final pick. And, of course, Reality Steve, who, post spoilers, says that she is the final pick. So, not even a full 24 hours after episode 1, someone posted a TikTok saying how she went to high school with her and that she basically bullied her for liking, sorry, y'all, I had a random call. Basically, she was bullied for liking black guys. That ignited the bushfire that has been going on for the last 5 weeks. You've seen old tweets and liked posts and her in photos appropriating Native Americans and liking posts offending the Hispanic community and the black community. Also, one that has been making the rounds is her at an antebellum reenactment party. Now, this was at, Kappa Alpha, who was a notoriously racist fraternity. It was associated with the KKK in the past, hence Kappa Alpha. Then it was banned in 2016, but this took place in 2018. So they still had this party even though they were banned. So this is making the rounds. And of course, her family and friends try to defend her until they were exposed for their racist stuff as well. Her parents are notorious Trump supporters. Her mom tried to defend her by saying she's not racist. She loves Native Americans. She has Native American ancestry and indigenous ancestry and loves Pocahontas. That's the equivalent of saying, I can't be racist. I have black friends. I have a black boyfriend. And people are like, how come ABC didn't vet her? ABC and The Bachelor vets every one of them. I have a friend that works in TV production. She knows the whole process from a lead that she has. Basically, they go through the initial casting and then you have the casting director and you go through the producers. You have 3 phases of casting you go through while auditioning for this process, and they look for everything. They look for your job history, look for your social media, your entire life to basically paint up a picture of what character you're going to be on this show. ABC and The Bachelor knew who this girl was in her past because they wanted controversy because The Bachelor and Bachelorette ratings have been abysmal for the last couple of years now. So they wanted something to spice things up. And in the midst of being, jumping on the Black Lives Matter bandwagon and want to, approach to the woke audience, and we're going to get onto that real quick with this Chris Harrison interview, they wanted to get a black bachelor. Now, here's what I think they were trying to do. They were trying to put the redeemable racist storyline, have this girl who was racist in the past that has learned better, and her fall in love with this black man, realize the error of her ways, and show that she has changed. She wants to make progress. Well, that did not work. Now, let's get on to the Chris Harrison interview. I'm going to come back to Rachael. Let's get on to Chris Harrison interview. So, y'all, if you heard that was posters under my desk. Sorry. I'm trying to get used to my desk again because I haven't been here in 2 weeks. So, Chris Harrison does an interview with Rachel Lindsay. This was Wednesday night. And this was uploaded to the YouTube page. Now, I didn't see this interview until I went on TikTok and saw Zach Reality posted. I was like, what the heck? And there was already an apology. I didn't know about this interview until people were making videos on TikTok about it, and Chris had already put out an apology. But let's get to this interview. I was not surprised. I was just surprised by the ignorance coming out of this man's mouth. First of all, the fact that Extra posted this whole interview, all 13 minutes, just shows that they wanted to have a moment because, listen, Extra is low on the TV entertainment totem pole. You got E, you got Entertainment Tonight, Access Hollywood, Extra. So they knew what they were doing posting that whole interview. They didn't edit nothing. The only editing that was switching the cameras from Chris to Rachael. Baby, listen. First of all, the woke police. I'm just like, what? The woke police? First of all, when they brought up the subject of racial transgressions, he talked about, having grace for her and, letting her speak out, which, we got to give her that, have a moment to speak out. That's what Rachel Lindsay and Chris agreed on. Where Chris went left was when he basically said, I saw her at a sorority party from like 5 years ago, she's just a kid. I'm like, that girl was 25 years old. She ain't no kid. And then when Rachel Lindsay brought up the antebellum parties, he was like, well, Rachel, was it not good in 2018 or not good for 2021? I said, it's not good at either year. Basically, what you said is that people didn't care about racism back in 2018, even though they did, but not at the same level as it is in 2021. Now, you're saying that people don't care about it as much as they did in 2018 at the same level. My God. And basically, he tried to mansplain racism to a black woman. The black woman that has been like the unofficial spokesperson for racism with y'all's franchise that y'all made. And let me tell you, Rachel tired. I know that girl tired. Basically, tried to mansplain racism, basically saying, Rachel, who are you to say that she needs to speak out on this? I'm sorry, what? What? I'm just, oh my God. It was horrible, y'all. It was so bad. And then he tried to downplay saying, there was stuff that I did in the 70s that, were allowable that are okay with in 2021. I said, Chris, what did you do back in the 70s? Hell, the 80s and the 90s, what did you do? And I'm going to get to that part later. But I suggest you go watch the whole interview because it's just a mess. So then he posted his apology, basically saying, how he made mistakes. And basically, he said that what I said came off as racist. What you said was full out racist. It was full out racist. And then he apologized to Rachel Lindsay and all that and said he's promised to do better, as every white man will say. I'm not trying to generalize our white men, just the ones that mess up. They always say that. Here's the thing. You showed your true self on here because this is how you feel and this is what you believe. You are a powerful white man, part of the 1% that was put into this position because of how this country has worked against people of color for decades, hell, centuries. And now that people, specifically black people and other minority groups, are finally being heard and given the platform to share how they feel and show how they have been oppressed and why they want equality, you feel threatened by that because it disrupts the very thing that has been putting you on for centuries. Because let's be honest, if it weren't for white supremacy, y'all wouldn't be here right now. Let's be honest. Just really be honest here. Now, Bachelor Nation was not having it. You have the fans, fronting the boycott. You got people making a petition to get him fired. It's gotten up to like 20,000 signatures at this point. You also have people of Bachelor Nation speaking out. Mike Johnson, my pick for the Bachelor since day one. Mike Johnson spoke out saying how what was messed up about Chris, that Chris said that and said Rachel handled it with so much grace. You have former Consensus speaking out saying it was messed up. You even have the women of Matt's season, all the women of color Matt's season, all 25, putting out a joint statement denouncing what Chris said and backing up Rachel Lindsay. This has spiraled. And let me tell you something. Now that this has come out, I would not be surprised if people from this franchise or people from Chris's past come out with receipts of him doing some stuff. Talking racism, sexism, maybe some homophobia. Listen, there are some people that have been wronged by powerful people who are waiting for that moment to come forward because they didn't think they could back then because of the position they had. But now that this opportunity is open, they feel comfortable to come out and speak out about this. So don't be surprised. Some of the leads and some of the contestants from the show speak out about Chris Harrison. So there you go. Do I believe he's going to get fired? No. I do believe he's going to be forced into retirement because there are rumors about him basically leaving the show when he moved to Texas in a new $10 million house. So, yeah, I think forced retirement because this has blown up so quick in 24 hours. It's still, the ball is still rolling. It's just been a mess. I'm sorry.